And we're live. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us on our very first episode of Lousers, a friendship podcast. Today I'm joined by my very best friend, Richard.
Hey Louie, how's it going?
Oh, I am so happy that we're finally doing this. I've been talking about it for at least the beginning of the year, and I'm glad that we're here. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's good to see you looking happy. You're very excited about this, I know.
Yeah, I I was so ready to start this, and then the pandemic happened, and then it just felt impossible to do a friendship podcast through a screen. You know what
And
I'm
then on
saying?
top of that, everyone bought everything for working from home, and then you can get a mic or a laptop or whatever.
Yeah, it was just about impossible, but we've made it through most of this pandemic, as I say, thinking I know when it's going to end. But we made it through some, so I figured, why not?
Happy year one of the pandemic, little do we know.
Oh God, don't even say that. I didn't write anything down, so we're just gonna do this, man.
Well, we could start by I just want to mention that we both have flannels on. I
Yeah.
like that. We didn't plan that, but we are kind of matching a little bit there.
I went full cheese and changed before I came down here. My plan is I want to have Hannah or somebody come down and take a picture
Okay.
of every podcast that I do record, so that way I can have like a little slideshow or something and
Maybe a little
put it on my Instagram page.
Oh.
You know.
or on the Facebook page,
Exactly.
Kinda go crazy.
Exactly. Make sure you go like the Facebook page. Basketball season's over.
Unfortunately, like
Yeah.
the only thing I was looking forward to most of the time. But Lakers won. LeBron
Yeah.
gets another ring. Happy
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, you're a big LeBron guy.
I mean, it's pretty good.
But you know he's not as good as Jordan, though.
I don't even want to get into it. Not here.
Yeah, not here. This is for laughs and fun. We're not
It
doing
is.
that.
It is the off season though, officially. And we are from Chicago, which makes us Bulls fans from the beginning. So,
Absolutely not.
I mean,
Go
it
on.
does. It does. You're a Bulls fan, in a way. You love to hate them.
Yeah, I guess.
So, that team's hot trash.
Yeah.
Right now.
Absolutely.
They've made some decent moves, though. Front office moves, finally.
Oh yeah, they got
Not
rid
player moves.
of. No. The players are still trash.
Trash.
Absolute trash. But they got a new coach. Hopefully that guy can bring some people in.
Management as well. He was managing the Nuggets before, right?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it was the Nuggets. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but if it was the Nuggets, that team did great. Outperformed what they should have done in the playoffs. I'd be happy if the Bulls become that in a couple of years.
You say outperformed. I think that's a good team.
No. I mean, it's a good team, but who the heck comes back from 3-1 multiple times?
Oh, the Nuggets.
They're that's
young.
it.
They're young guns, man. They go out
Jamal
there.
Murray,
Yeah, Jamal Murray.
Maple Jordan.
That's what I heard. They said the same thing about Wiggins.
I would say that Jamal Murray, he lives up to that moniker a little bit better than Wiggins.
You mean a lot a bit better?
Yeah, we can put it that way. Jokic,
Jokic is the man.
he's the man. Now here's bringing the Nuggets into this. Actually, I was perusing the internet, and I keep seeing trade rumors for the Bulls.
Okay.
Zach LaVine's pretty much always involved at this point. I saw one today, which I'll keep my feelings out of it for a second, but it basically said that the Bulls want to trade LaVine to the Nuggets for a package that involves Michael Porter Jr.
Absolutely. Do it right now.
You would take that?
Absolutely.
See, my thing is I'm afraid that Michael Porter Jr. is that's kind of like trading $5 for $5. Like different positions, plays differently, but maybe he has a higher upside
Yeah.
Because Zach LaVine's pretty much kind of where his potential is.
I don't want to say that Zach LaVine's old per se, but Michael Porter Jr. is younger.
Very young.
He could blend well better with Kobe White, who's younger. If the Bulls are trying to go younger,
I guess, but I mean, I don't know what Zach LaVine's trade value is. You know what I mean?
I have no idea.
If Michael Porter Jr. is the best they're gonna get for him, sure. At least it's a step in a different direction.
Yeah, I know how you feel about draft picks, but everybody loves those. So
that's probably what that would be.
In there.
Get some draft picks. Get Michael Porter. Get LaVine off the books. I'm sure LaVine gets paid way more than him.
Yeah.
He's on his rookie contract, right?
I don't know.
I think he is, right?
LaVine?
Not LaVine, no.
Oh, Porter? Yeah.
So he's probably making dirt. LaVine's making whatever he makes. Let's check that, actually. What does LaVine make?
I don't know. LaVine, I'm a Bulls hater. I don't think LaVine is worth what everybody thinks he is. He scores a lot on a bad team. You know, I feel like anybody could do that. You good, fam? You over there?
I'm drinking a Mountain Dew Zero, not a sponsor, but
not yet.
I had to burp. Let's see. 2019-2020 season, he made 19.5.
Oh, that's like half of what I make in my job. So
19.5
million.
Yeah,
that's like half of what I make in my job.
Is that? I don't know how this contract website works. That's like per year. That's kind of crazy for LaVine.
I can't even lie right now. I'm going to need you to turn your mic just a little bit because that blue light is right in my eyes. Oh,
I'm so sorry for all the noise.
That is so much better.
You didn't like the little blue light? There's a red light on yours. I haven't complained. It's probably not even red.
It's a green light, man.
Shut up. Is it really?
It is. It's green.
Oh, man. I can't tell.
Can you see it
Don't
better?
have this. I see it the same.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't tell the color.
It is green. I'm sorry.
As long as it's not gray.
Hey, it's not gray. Come on. You're good.
But going back to Zach. Oh, my God. This ad. I don't know. Like I said, if it's all they could get for the guy, I think it's better to go young, but I don't know what this Bulls team's going to do.
Yeah. They're going to suck. I don't care. I don't even care about the Bulls. What do the Heat need?
Ooh, that's tough. What did the Heat need? They needed
Giannis.
Jimmy. Yeah, sure. Everyone needs Giannis.
Yeah, but
they needed Jimmy Butler to have freakish energy, basically. I mean, they're doing great.
Duncan Robinson shouldn't be a starter. He is definitely
he should
a
be
bench
six-man.
guy. He'd be good off the bench.
Hero could be a starter, though.
Make 1,000 threes. Hero, I think they were just afraid. He's so young, and he was doing well off the bench.
He kind of underperformed in the finals. You could tell that, like, he got that, like, first-time jitters, kind of.
Yeah, can't blame him.
You're also facing the Lakers, and their defense was rolling at that point. So they completely shut him down the first game. It kind of spiraled from there. That guy's got a fast release, man.
Yeah, he looks like Jimmy Neutron out there.
Every time that man shoots, I'm convinced he's either making that shot or he's getting fouled. It's kind of Harden-like in that. Obviously, he's nowhere near as good as Harden. Throw that out there.
I would say about pretty close.
Close. James Harden, Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, who doesn't
maybe
want
defensively pretty close.
Oh, God, probably.
Yeah.
I just kicked a screw.
I mean, sure, the Heat. Give the Heat Giannis, and they're coming out of the East, but...
Yeah, any team with Giannis should come out of the East, but the Bucks
didn't last year. Yep. For no reason, too. They definitely... I mean, Giannis got hurt.
Yeah,
you could argue that. If he didn't get hurt, maybe he'd come out probably still, but... I don't know. It's not like they had some position when I was in those finals that they were just terrible with. It's hard to stop LeBron and Anthony Davis at once.
Yeah.
And then when you got Rajon Rondo out there dropping 19 points, I don't know. That's tough to beat.
Yeah, plus Bam was hurt.
Bam
Dragic
was hurt. Dragic was a big one. He was their leading scorer all playoffs going up to that series.
Yeah.
Who knows what happens?
The Heat.
Let's be real.
Or
the Heat.
the Lakers still win.
The Heat still lose. Yeah, the Lakers still win. Probably in the same amount of games, but
yeah.
At least the playoffs were interesting.
Yeah. Are they coming back in a bubble or are they?
I have no idea. All I saw today, they're talking about like maybe Christmas Day start, and then the latest thing I saw was December 22nd being like the first day possibly. So somewhere around Christmas coming back. I think they said like they were originally waiting for maybe we get fans back in the stadiums, and then they just said that's not happening. So they just at this point they want to get the season to end before the Olympics start, which got postponed to next summer, but I don't know if that's going to happen either. So
none of those guys are going to play in the Olympics.
Probably not.
The real good guys don't play in the Olympics anymore. They don't care enough.
Once they got
your best player is like
and,
Kemba Walker or something. Take them. Who cares?
They could still win. USA team should still be able to win though.
Yeah, but
unless you got Luka out there.
Well, Luka wouldn't be on Team America.
No, that's what I'm saying. That team could win because they have Luka.
Yeah.
But that team, I think, just has Luka. Like Spain's usually great, but that's because they have all these players. NBA players, bunch of them play.
Yeah. Pau Gasol out there.
Pau Gasol, Marc Gasol.
Dude, Marc Gasol's not even going to be in the NBA next year.
Nope.
What
done.
is that?
I think he went to Spain.
Yeah, why?
Yeah. He's old. He's at that point where it's like he's not necessarily one of the top centers in the NBA, but he could go to Spain and be one of the top centers there for a couple more years, maybe.
Marc Gasol has this spell on me where every white guy with a shaved head and a brown beard is just Marc Gasol.
I mean, Pau Gasol.
Yeah.
That was
when you had your longish shaved side hair, you were pretty much Pau Gasol.
Yeah. Good times. I don't know though. I mean, I hope they start before Christmas. I love Christmas Day basketball. Sitting there in the living room with the NBA on, whole family mad at me, trying to put a parade on, and I'm like, nah, the Heat are on. The Bulls are playing.
Who doesn't love a good parade?
Basketball, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a parade. Some floats coming by. It's basketball.
Isn't the parade Thanksgiving?
There's a parade on Christmas too, I'm sure. I mean, there's something on Christmas that they're trying to get me to change to.
Oh, yeah. Charlie Brown or some garbage.
That's for Christmas Eve. Christmas is for the NBA.
Yeah. It's always been like that. Did they play Christmas this year? Yeah, the pandemic didn't start till like March.
Nope. And then everything went...
Yeah. It was wild, man. I remember we were sitting on the couch right there.
Yep.
And
about 10 feet from here.
We were watching Captain Marvel. We were watching our way through all the MCU movies. We were watching Captain Marvel. And you got the alert on your phone that they canceled the NBA because Rudy Gobert's big dumb ass touched all the microphones and then tested positive for the coronavirus.
Yep. Rudy Gobert. Case 1. I mean, I'm sure some other player probably had it first or someone had it, didn't know about it, but it pretty much brought it out there. And then the NBA was like, that's it for now.
Yeah,
we'll see.
It had to be something serious to pull you away from Brie Larson on the TV.
Yeah, shout out Brie Larson. Yeah.
Maybe you should listen to this.
Yeah, one day.
I doubt it. But hey, Captain Marvel might listen to this.
She's got a YouTube channel.
Ooh,
maybe one day she looks over here. Take a peek at our little podcast.
I can only hope so. It's the first episode. It's the best one to listen to.
Right?
You feel me? If
Is
you
that the pilot?
need to know what we're doing, first episode.
They're going to be like, Damn, I'm not that interested in the NBA. Turning this one off.
Hey, but we know about other stuff too. Like we just brought up the MCU. We were trying to get going. We were gonna go see Black Widow May
Ugh.
1st. We were so excited.
So painful.
And then the world ended, as Tony Stark was saying. He went, "The Earth is closed today."
Yep.
We didn't get to see that. We missed the Eternals, all the MCU shows on Disney Plus. We didn't get anything, man.
The Eternals just get teased with that super ripped picture. Camille Nanjiani.
Yeah.
And here we are now.
Makes you pretty jealous of anybody that can just go be a part of the MCU and get totally jacked.
Yeah. Pay me a lot of money, and I'll eat whatever you tell me, be in the gym all day, come out the other end just looking ripped. I'm down for that.
You don't even have to pay me that much. Just pay me as much as my work pays me, and I'll do that.
Pay me enough to live on, and I'm fine. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I wish.
That does suck, man. We would have seen Black Widow by now.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen in that. I didn't watch the trailers or anything. I think it takes place right after Civil War. She goes back to Mother Russia.
I have zero idea of the timeline.
I think I read that somewhere.
Very excited. Looked good.
And then David Harbour plays Russian Captain America. I can't remember his name.
I don't either.
And then the Taskmaster's the bad guy, apparently.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, from shout out Spider-Man PS4.
Great game.
And Avengers PS4. Well, I guess that's not just PS4, but
yeah,
he was at the very beginning of that game.
Yeah, he was great.
And I kind of fell off of that, but he might be in more of it. I don't know.
I'm sure he probably is if you play enough, but I am awful falling off that game.
Oh, crap.
Maybe one day I'll start it back up.
Part of being a old ass man, I ain't got no time to play these video games. I'm too busy shooting my podcast.
Yeah. I got school. I can't play the games that much.
How's school treating you?
It's all right. It's going well so far. Got A's. Learned a little bit of French. A lot of biology.
What is your major now?
Biological sciences.
That is scary. That sounds like a lot of science.
It's all right. It's not that bad. All like the math I'm done with, so it's all just biology. A lot of it's just memorization. Eventually I have to pick like what I want to specialize in. Right now I'm leaning towards like ecology. That class is my favorite so far.
That's where you got to find iguanas on rocks.
Yep, that's the class. Yes. That's the very one. Spend 2 hours looking at pictures of rocks. Find exactly one iguana, 4 pieces of plastic, and a whole lot of little crabs. Fun times.
Who doesn't love little crabs?
Right. I mean, I definitely wouldn't be focusing on iguanas, personally, but I don't know what I would, but definitely not iguanas.
Yeah. What kind of career would that lead to? Like a master's in ecology or...
Yeah, you could just do the whole academic route. Go crazy with that, become a professor and study something. You could do like conservation type things. It really depends. There's a lot of ways you could take it.
Not bad.
You know, do like tagging, stuff like that. There's a guy, what's his Instagram's like ACK Sharks. And he spends the summers in Cape Cod catching and tagging sharks, and spends his winters in Florida catching and tagging sharks. It's all part of this like conservation program for this type of shark. It's endangered in the Atlantic, and it kind of goes up and down the coast, so he just kind of follows them. Something like that. Probably not that exactly that dude's doing it, but something.
Yeah.
It sounds interesting, fun. Going out there and just...
You want to go wrestle some sharks?
Dude, fishing all day and getting paid? Come on.
Hell
and not like out on a boat somewhere, just like doing your own thing, you know?
Hey, I'm all for being out on a boat, but I don't like fishing.
Oh, I love fishing, man. Come
You
on.
know me.
I love me some fishing.
I'm not an old man yet. Even though I just
Come
said
on.
I was.
You don't have to be an old man to like fishing. It's fun. Get out there on the
Ugh.
water, enjoy nature. There's nothing better than, bad fishing conditions and just making the right decision on which bait to use and then getting rewarded by catching a fish at the end of it and knowing, like, hey, you made all the right decisions. It's pretty fun stuff.
I would say the only thing I've ever caught was a buzz, but I don't even drink, so I just go out
I'll have
there,
to,
waste so much time, and then
that's fine.
go get ice cream or something.
Once Henry's big enough, I'll take him out fishing.
Hey, take them. Have you ever taken Apollo fishing?
It's not big enough yet, man.
Oh, no.
He's to the point where he'd probably understand it, but I don't trust a kid that small with a hook, You're going to get hooked. He's going to hook himself.
Well,
He's going to get bored.
They got the little kid ones. They don't, dummy proof them.
You still need a hook if you're going to catch fish. You could put, most of those come with little, fake plastic fishes, so you can pretend to fish with it.
Yeah, that's what I
Teach them
figured.
a little bit, but I think 2 is still too little. Maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, maybe.
Give them time to really understand. Plus, give them time to be just old enough to know if they hate it and don't want to do it, and don't force them to do it.
I don't know anybody that hates fishing.
Except for yourself.
Yeah, you could take Henry. I don't care.
That's fine.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
Ah, God. A largemouth, and we're in northern Illinois, Chicagoland area, which means you're not going to catch a very big fish here. Probably, I think the biggest one I caught was 2.5, maybe 3 pounds.
You stick your thumb in its mouth like the people do.
Yeah.
What?
They don't have, largemouth bass have kind of little sharp spines. They're teeth, but on the inside of the lip, but it's not like they're sharp teeth. Not like a northern pike, which is just like a mouthful of little daggers. Put your thumb in there, you ain't coming back with a whole lot of meat left there.
You got to do the fishing where you put your whole hand in there and you come out with a whole fish up to your elbow.
Catfish noodling, man, yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. I will not do that. No thanks.
What's your favorite fish to eat? I know you don't keep the fish you catch, right?
Well, no, not around here. First off, largemouth bass, which is your main sports species around here, it's not something you're going to eat. You could eat them if you had to, but no one really eats that fish. Favorite fish to eat is probably salmon. Come on.
Have you ever caught a salmon?
No.
I know, not up here.
You could catch them here, off the lake. There's a salmon run up there, but salmon in the lake, king salmon, big old silvery salmon.
Lake Michigan?
Yeah.
That's surprising. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, probably lake trout too. Big smallmouth. I think it was the Illinois state record. Might have been something bigger than the Illinois state record. Just got caught this year in a smallmouth off the lakefront in downtown.
Wow.
Yeah, there's fish out there, man.
I wouldn't even know who to call. I wouldn't pull a fish out and go, I think this is a record. I would have no clue.
Oh, you have to get a certified scale and stuff. It's a whole process.
Yeah, that sounds like a big pain in the ass.
Yeah, most people, you're not going to catch a record fish probably to begin with.
I feel like you have to have somebody there as you catch it. Otherwise, they'll be like,
it depends.
You clearly didn't pull that fish out of that water.
Like, say you're on a boat. Well, yeah, it doesn't work like that. You have it. You're on a boat. Put in your live well. You have to. I guess you call up the county. I don't know how that works, to be honest. I've never caught a fish anywhere near big enough for me to be like, what if I catch a record?
Just catch your record fish. Hey, I think I got it.
They're like, sir, that is a pound. Get out of my face.
Sir, that is a tire. Please.
Oh, yeah. Sir, that is a clump of seaweed. Good catch, but not a fish. So.
Congrats. Please don't call us anymore.
Yeah, it's tougher fishing around here. There's not a whole lot. Dream would be the Amazon. A couple of fish species out there I really want to catch. That'd be very expensive, though.
Yeah, I'd rather just buy fish on Amazon.
All right. All
No,
right.
just teasing. Oh, so my plan is this is what I call a friendship podcast
Yes, sir.
because what it is just me and my friends just hanging out, having a good time, talking about fishing and the
Whatever.
NBA and such, as you've heard. But I like to keep it light, keep it friendly. You know, I'm not here to badmouth anybody. We could do that off the recording. But one thing I've thought of through the day, I just maybe start asking like, who is your best friend? And be honest. I'm not here to.
I have two best friends.
Okay.
I would say that. I don't think I could say this one's my best friend or this one is. I know it would be you, Louis
Okay.
Tonarini,
Yeah.
and Brett Sparks.
Okay.
Those would be my two best friends.
And I know how we met. We'll get into that. How did you and Brett? You guys met through me, I believe.
Through you.
But how did you get to be friends?
Ah.
For those who don't know.
So we were friends through you, but it was kind of just like if I was hanging out with Louis, sometimes Brett would be there. It was never like a hey Brett, let's hang out kind of thing. The first time me and Brett hung out, me, you, and Brett were all supposed to go to the mall. I don't know why, for some reason, and you had to pull out last second. I don't remember why.
I think I had a work meeting at Menards. I had
Yes.
to go. It was just a nighttime
Yep.
quick thing, and then I was going to come back.
And then me and Brett, I had just got my first car that I bought myself. That terrible little Celica that I loved.
Celica, I remember
loved
that guy.
that car. Got it lasted for a couple months.
Did it?
$600 car though, so
Oh, goodness.
not much you could ask for. But yeah, I showed that to Brett. Me and him were there, and we're just like, let's just go hang out in the mall, I guess, while we wait for Lou. And yeah, that was it. And then now I'm yeah, he's definitely one of my best friends. I'm his son's godfather, and yeah.
Yeah. I'm starting to think you're everybody's son's godfather.
That's the goal. You guys don't know, but I have an infinity gauntlet, and I'm just collecting godsons, like infinity gems. So once
Yeah.
I get all 6, I only have, a couple friends, but I'll just add my siblings. Each one of those will be a gem, I guess. We'll figure it out.
Greg W.
Yep. Anyone I can. They have a kid? Boom. I'm in there. About to be that godparent.
That's the nerdiest thing that's been said today. I love it.
Being a godparent's fun, though. It's like you get some of the benefits of being a parent. You get to hang out with a cute little kid.
Hey, Hannah.
Hannah. Get to hang out with a cute little kid and stuff, but then like a couple hours in, they've been crying and crying and crying, and then you get to go, oh, you know what? It's time for me to go home. Sorry. You guys have a good night.
Yeah. Luckily, we just put Henry down, and then we hang out afterwards. For the record, Henry's asleep right now. Hannah just walked in. I asked her to take a photo for our podcast Instagram page, if she would be so kind. We're going to pose real quick.
And that silence was the posing.
Oh, thank you, Hannah. I love you. Hannah's my wife, for those of you who don't know.
One of my 4 friends.
Yeah. So I had a very large group of friends throughout all of middle school. And those are just the people that live a stone's throw from your house. And once you get to high school, those people do other things. I had friends that became cheerleaders, friends that became skaters, friends that became football players, so on. I had friends that went to different high schools. So my very large group of friends became very small. For a while, it was just me, Brett, and Jordan. And they're a year ahead of me anyway, so they were already in high school, and they were making other friends. And stuff. But I remember going into high school, I was kind of uncomfortable. I didn't have my group of friends as much anymore. And first day, I remember very little. It's been so long, but just walking around, I remember going into my honors math class.
Yes,
There
you
was
were.
just this angry dude. He sat right next to me. Just we were alphabetized in columns, and so he was sitting right next to me. I went to gym class. There was another guy, a shorter, chunky guy, big old afro, who he
That's Eddie we're talking about?
that's Eddie.
Okay.
We were bonding over our hatred of running, and that was so. I made two real best friends, but I remember very specifically in my English class there was this different angry dude in the back. Just looked super mad at the world. He had long, straight hair. He was tall and chubby as hell. He wore a black shirt all the time and then like gym shorts. And he would go on to be James. James Thomas? Yeah.
Oh, I love James
And
Thomas.
We became friendly. I wouldn't say we're like best friends or anything, but if I ever saw him, we would talk for a while. And the three people I remember meeting the most freshman year were Eddie, James, and then in my math class was you.
James Thomas, fun fact, was actually one of my very first friends in like preschool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. But I remember sitting in that math class with a bunch of we'll call them quote unquote smart people from my middle school, and then there was a few people from like the other ones, Wilkins and whatever.
Yeah, Willow, I think.
And eventually we started like talking a little, and you sat right next to me and never said a word to anybody. Like you just hated being there.
Eventually, I didn't hate. That was just my face. I didn't hate being there.
Eventually, I'm gonna ask you like how it was for you, but I'm just trying to give you what I was going through. Joel. I remember Joel Munoz was in that class.
Sat right by us.
There was Andrew Serpico, Anna Stracula. Yep. She sat there. I don't remember a lot of others, but everybody was getting on me. I've been known my whole life to be real friendly, so people will talk to me, and everybody was getting on me. They were like, "You need to do something. You can't just come here and then go home." I was like, "I don't want to be here. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna do my work. I'm gonna go home and sit on the couch and choke the chicken, whatever. Watch Monday Night Raw and all my garbage." And you know what's coming. I can see you laughing. But Joel was like, "You should join the wrestling team." And the first thing you ever said to me is you turned and went, "Don't do wrestling."
Yep.
I was like, okay.
Which, looking back, is probably the worst advice I've ever given you. You probably would have been great at wrestling.
Yeah.
You love the UFC.
Big UFC fan.
Yeah, would have been good.
But, I didn't want to do wrestling anyway, so it's not your fault. I always tell people, I know I started liking the UFC sophomore year, because if I liked it freshman year, I would have joined wrestling.
Yep. Yeah, I was a basketball guy, so overlapping seasons and stuff. Well, I mean, I played basketball then. Yeah. I was terrible, but I played. And that's, I was like, don't do wrestling. That's just awful. It's just running all the time. Some wrestling, but mostly you're just running and getting yelled at, so don't do it.
And I don't remember how we got to be such good friends from "don't do wrestling," but it eventually happened. I remember Miss Dinnan always yelling at us for talking, and by yelling at us, I mean she was yelling at me,
yelling at you,
because I had horrible grades, and she just figured I was the one causing the trouble.
Just distracting. Poor Richard in the front row just trying to do his work, pay attention in class.
Yeah, except that's not how it was
It
at
was
all.
the opposite.
No,
Yep.
no.
Yep.
Until the one time she yelled at you, I was so happy. I started cheering, and she just looked at me like I was some sort of asshole.
Honestly, up until the day you got married, and I wasn't there, but I'm sure the day your son was born, I doubt I would have seen you happier than that moment.
Oh, I was so happy. The wedding was great. When Henry was born, I cried a lot. I was happy, but it was also very stressful and very scary.
Probably scary, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like a regular ass birth like we were expecting. It was
Yeah.
emergency C-section, and that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So we became friends in that math class. I don't remember us having any other classes together.
Nope. We had
That
that math
year.
class. We didn't have lunch that year, right? I don't even remember.
You
That
know
was-
what? We did. You sat with Milianti, Kelly, and Myra Luna, of all
Was
people.
Luke there too?
Yeah,
Luke
yeah.
Yachinsky?
Because Kelly and Luke were together then.
Yep.
And you
Yeah, that
sat
was a
at that
weird
table.
group.
And eventually, since I was friends with Myra through middle school, and she had become friends with Kelly somehow.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's a question for a
It's high school.
later podcast.
Teaser.
Yeah, I don't remember, but we started talking during lunch and stuff too.
Yeah, I remember a classic conversation during lunch. I think it was that year, right? The flower thing. Is that freshman year?
We had lunch a few times. Oh, this is a great photo, by the way. Check out our Instagram page. We had lunch
yeah.
together a few times, but it probably no.
Shane
Who
had-
who were you buying the flower for? That'll give us who it was, what year it was. Was it
Well,
for Emily?
Yeah, because I dated her freshman year.
Was it freshman year? I thought it was sophomore year.
Freshman year?
It could have
Dude,
been
it's been
freshman
so
year.
long now.
Yeah, you used to tell your. I don't want to.
Yeah, let's not get there.
I'm not doing
I
this.
think that was freshman year though. So that would have been when that flower conversation.
Yeah,
Because I didn't date anyone else until senior year.
yeah. If you're curious, Richard says, "Hey, come up here with me and buy a flower.
They're only
They're
$1.
selling flowers." And I said, "I don't have any money." And he says, "But they're only $1." And I said, "Oh shit, they're only $1? I have so much money. Let's go get them." And he was not impressed with me.
No. In my defense, Louis had a pool.
Yeah, I
So-
was rich because I had a pool.
That was a metric young Richard would use. He had a pool, so he must have money. He's just holding out. He just didn't want to buy a flower.
Yeah. No.
I do remember us bonding in that math class, which is kind of that's why we always get yelled at for talking, with Lonely Island songs.
Lonely Island, I remember singing I'm on a Boat
I'm on a boat. That was a big one.
quite a lot. I remember bonding over just music in general. We would send each other little notes on our calculators. I don't know if you remember that, but
Yeah.
Three
now I
Days
do.
Grace songs and other
Oh.
shit like that.
God, that's crazy.
Yeah, a
It-
long
I've
time
not-
ago. Shit we haven't talked about.
No, that's how many years ago is that now? It's
Yeah.
depressing.
Losers Podcast. That was 2009.
9. Yeah.
2008, 2009.
So that's like 12 years ago.
Holy shit, world.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Miss Denon was super pregnant that year. That kid is like a teenager now. What the hell?
Oh yeah, because that's the year we had Dragush.
Yeah, that was Mr. Bogdan who
Yeah.
taught us a little bit of Romanian. For those of you who don't know, in Romanian, cute is dracuț, but the devil is dracuț. So, I didn't quite get it, but, you know, he once mailed himself to his girlfriend to propose or something.
Yeah, that's a story I remember.
So, what was it like for you coming into freshman year and meeting me? Or just what do you remember about freshman year? Or it doesn't even need to be freshman year, but just like meeting these people that you weren't friends with. Me and Brett have been friends forever.
Yeah, honestly, I remember very similar things with you to meeting you originally there, like kind of same. I wasn't angry. I was just nervous. Probably my face looked angry.
Yeah, you got an angry face.
Yeah, maybe I carried myself. I don't know. But I definitely wasn't angry. But I did tell you not to do wrestling. Remember all that? Honestly, I remember more meeting Brett and Jordan for the first time because I don't know how to put this. I was very serious back then in
Yeah,
comparison to now.
yeah,
Definitely more loosey goosey now.
Yeah.
And Jordan and Brett were something. Jordan specifically. All I remember about meeting Brett the first couple times, which maybe not the question you asked, but is that I would accidentally call him Jordan, and then he would leave and walk home. Which, if you don't know Louis, in high school, Louis would just walk everywhere. So most times us hanging out wouldn't necessarily be like, oh, we're hanging out at Louis' house. It'd be like, go to Louis' house, then we'll walk down to the library, which is probably 2 miles. Or let's walk over to Kmart and walk back across the bridge.
Yeah.
And
Walk over to the Wendy's.
Yeah. I remember walking to Wendy's with a thunderstorm once. That was crazy.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
No, but I definitely remember that. We're walking from Louis' house towards mine. Got to like the park in between. Probably a little bit less than halfway. Me accidentally calling Brett Jordan and him just not saying anything, just turning around and walking home. That was it. That's all
I'm sure he didn't make it all the way home.
No, I think he straight left that day, dude. I don't remember him coming back. I remember Jordan being, because Brett was kind of serious. I don't know how to describe it other than serious then.
Yeah.
Compared to him now, even. But Jordan was just off the wall at that point.
Yeah. Jordan was always a little goofy.
Oh, that's good times though.
Yeah, back in the day. Holy crap. You never think about having to host a podcast as an excuse to hang out with your friends until you got the microphone set up and we're doing this.
If I know anything about me and you, we do not hang out. This is the first time in a very long time.
Get the hell out of here. That's what I appreciate about you, is you still come over.
I said, what was I here like?
Tuesday?
Tuesday night? Yeah.
Tuesday we played Overcooked.
Oh.
And we got so mad at each other that I killed myself in the game. And
with the cheeseburger, which we needed.
I had the last cheeseburger that we needed to win. And you had royally, I was trying to help, and you were just like, just do it. Just do it.
I was just trying to get you to walk. So
you said, just go around. And then I started, and then he moved, and I was just frustrated, and I shouldn't have done it. I did.
I should have been nicer, but I was trying to get you to walk back somewhere. You would not, because you're trying to be helpful, which is good. But I saw the code, and I saw that you being there wouldn't help. You walking back would have helped better. We argued, and then you just burger suicide.
Yeah, and then we can make another one. We're not going to win anyways. I'm sorry.
At that point, we were doing really well. Probably the best we had done. It was a chance of winning. After that, it was dunzo.
Yeah. My bad.
It happens in the heat of the overcooked moment.
Yeah, and then we just played level 1 where you had to make just onion soup.
And then we pretend yelled at each other.
Wrecked that level. You needed 100 to get 3 stars. We ended with like 210.
Yep. And the entire time we just yelled at each other. A little catharsis. Like a little fake yelling.
Like I said, it's stuck in my head. Louis! Dishes! Louis!
Louis, dishes! Louis, the dishes aren't getting done! That's good times. We definitely need to get stuck on one of those games.
Oh, I'm gonna. Once we beat this one. God. And then I want to get those
Gotta get some party games. Yeah.
those games you were saying.
But we could convince Brett to get over here one day. That
Yeah.
party pack games
We're
I'm telling you about.
We're trying to get a 4th for Overcooked. If anybody's looking to
Anyone
hang out,
would like to play Overcooked and hang out with me, Louis Tonarini, and Hannah Tonarini, while playing a video game and having some fun, reach out to Louis Tonarini.
while also getting screamed at, but then
You will be screamed at, but it's out of love.
Like,
it's not anger.
That game, 1 second it's just pure
So
anger.
funny.
The next second we're laughing so hard we have to pause the game because we're gonna piss ourselves.
Yep, that's a good game. I mean, it's definitely one of those games. You're having fun. It's so much fun. This is so funny. Everything's so funny. And then that one level comes up, and it's just anger. And you're doing everything wrong, and I'm doing everything wrong, and she's doing everything wrong, and everyone's blaming each other. Usually it's me yelling at someone else. Let's be real. That's kind of how I am, but it happens.
It's the damn ice levels.
Oh, God, you straight up murdering me. That was so funny. Just...
Yeah.
I saw it coming. I looked up. Deer in headlights. Saw you. I was like, it's over. Bang.
You had a clean plate or something.
I think I had a food dish.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he just threw me right in.
Oh.
Definitely got to get more games going.
Yeah. I like having stuff for Hannah to play with us, too.
Yeah. It's fun with more people. Like, playing one game, one person's fun. Playing shooters with your friends is fun sometimes, but those are infuriating. But, like, there's nothing like a good party game. Like some Mario Party, some Overcooked, maybe some of that Jackbox stuff. Just anything like that.
You fucking hate Mario Party.
I love Mario Party. It's just like I love NBA 2K, but I get mad at it.
Oh,
it's just
I will not play NBA 2K with
I'm
you
too competitive.
anymore.
I don't know what to say.
You just get so mad. I feel like
Tristan
I'm not
Thompson.
talking loud enough.
You're
better?
just a little bit far away, and I'm talking loudly.
Is that better?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay.
I just have a loud mouth.
No, we're good. Like I said, this is, as you know, this is our first episode.
The pilot.
This is the first time I've heard my voice coming through, which is why I've been talking slowly to hear myself talk, which isn't the correct way to do it. Eventually, I'll just be able to talk like a normal person.
Yeah, you'll probably have Louis over here carefully enunciating, talking specifically. Then I'm over here just rambling, talking over myself, talking over Louis, talking over Hannah, whoever's around. I'm talking over them.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, no biggie. Like, this isn't a serious thing. I'm not super serious. You looking at the time? We're at
Just taking a peek.
48 minutes.
Jesus, time flies.
Hey, we're having a good time. I don't even
I'm
care.
having fun. I have a Jordan ad up on my computer. That's pretty frustrating. I don't want to spend money on those. Let's get out of there.
Oh, Jordans?
Yeah, shoes.
Uh,
You know me.
yeah, my thing is soap now. Shoes don't fit. I'm not good with cars, you know. I don't know anything about cars. So now I'm just like, Squatch soap? What does this smell like? Well, I can't smell it through the computer. Let me get all of them. So now I just have a little duffel bag full of soap like a psychopath.
So if anyone out there, you're thinking, I need to buy Louis a Christmas gift, go crazy with some soap. He's gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, I do
tell you
like
right now.
soap. I like to smell nice for my wife.
Dude, I feel very similar. I am fully addicted at this point to candles, wax melters, wall scents. I bought some of those little wall scents from Bath and Body Works yesterday. Literally, it was sitting there today, looking at more. Like, maybe I should buy this one. Yeah, maybe I should get a second one for my office upstairs.
Yeah.
I only have one in my room. Maybe one in the office. Yeah. It's tough.
I just I'm a big sweaty dude. I work in a warehouse. It's dirty. I just feel gross all the time. So I have this big nasty beard that I just love. So I've been watching videos on correct beard care and how to wash it, and
Your beard looks pretty good from
I'm,
here.
I don't beard wash it anymore. They said co-wash it and just use conditioner. So I've been doing
Okay.
that. And you
No shampoo?
no shampoo.
Just conditioner.
Like once a week.
Okay. Probably because your beard has more oils or something in it?
Yeah, you don't want to
Gotcha.
strip all the oils out.
Draw out your beard. Makes sense.
Exactly. And for our date nights and stuff, I want to just smell nice. Brett Sparks shared a video. Did you get it?
Nope, just you.
Oh, what a dirty dog. I plan on having him on, if not next, very soon. Oh, we're taking a selfie.
Podcast selfie.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Take a peek at that.
I love it.
Okay.
This is the first podcast I've ever been on.
I have never done a podcast.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
Matt was saying for his school, he's had to do podcasts for
Like classes.
classes.
I had to do like video blogs, like for my French class and stuff.
Hmm.
It's just like stuff that stays in the class. It doesn't like get shared anywhere.
Yeah.
It's not like you search Richard French blog and hear me stumbling over
Yeah.
bureau, which is desk.
Yeah, that's not burro, which
Nope.
is Spanish for donkey.
No. I don't speak French well, but I speak, a couple words here and there. Better than nothing, right?
Je ne sais quoi.
See, we haven't learned that.
Yeah.
How do you? There's a question I have for you, which I have not asked you yet. What do you do with bars of soap? Like, just keep one in the shower, and then when you want to try the new one out, or
Yeah.
you have like a bag? you
Since
keep 'em in?
since I'm pretty sure you can't just use it once, I just pick one, and that's my soap for. They last about 2 weeks.
Oh wow!
So
Oh, that lasted longer, to be honest.
yeah.
Never used a bar soap.
I wish you don't use bar soap.
No, I just use body wash.
Oh.
Not. Let's be specific here. Not one of those guys has like
Irish
12 in
Spring.
one body wash.
Irish
do
Spring
everything.
body wash.
Irish Spring, 12 in one. It'll clean everything. Your hair, your beard, your car, your lawnmower, the deck, anything you need.
Your bureau.
No, I just use some standard Target brand probably body wash. Get that young discount.
Yeah, I've never been a body wash. Like I use way too much of it. Bar soap
Okay,
I can
yeah.
kind of control.
Regulate.
But then I've also used Irish Spring bar soap. If you ever want to feel so dry, just the driest human. That was my jam back in the day.
Ugh, nah. See, you got to get like that loofah game on.
Ugh.
And to me, it's like body wash, a little spritz on there, good to go. Soap, I'd have to like soap it up, transfer it. That's just we're looking at too much work.
The soap I've been using, I don't know the exact smell, but it's coffee, espresso, something like that.
Okay.
And it was a nice chunk, you can't see.
3 inches by 3 inches.
And it was,
For the listeners.
it had little jagged somethings in there.
Okay.
Little Sharpies.
Somethings. Yeah.
And then I would like scrub the shit out of myself, and the little Sharpies would scratch me all over, but it felt good. So.
Oh yeah, it's like having soap with
With
some salt.
exfoliators in
Yeah.
it.
Those used to be little tiny pieces of plastic, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. I think they like outlawed it because we're just dumping microplastic everywhere on
Oh,
top of all the other microplastic. But
I didn't know that.
yeah, they were just like, it'll work. Throw a bunch of plastic in that soap, and then you're like, oh, it scrubs better.
Yeah,
What
but
do
it
you
makes me
know?
clean.
Now they use like sugars or salts, stuff like
Hmm.
that, like natural stuff. Hopefully.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yes, sir.
So your birthday's coming up.
Ugh.
The other
Yeah,
day I asked you
about
what
a
you
month.
wanted for your birthday. You didn't answer me. So now I got you on the spot.
I don't know what I want for my birthday, to be honest.
Oh.
I Been trying to make a list on Amazon.
You're
More of
getting
like a
assless
Christmas
chaps.
thing. Who says no? Definitely everyone but me and you, I guess.
I'm pretty sure I told you to get some assless chaps not too long ago, and you refused.
Yeah. For obvious reasons. I'm not a cowboy. I don't ride horses. So I am not in fantastic shape. So for all of those reasons, I will not partake in
the assless chaps.
in the assless chaps. If you would like some of those, I will look into it, but I'm sure good ones, probably very expensive.
Probably. I don't need good ones.
Oh, okay. Just some real rough looking ones.
We'll just cut the crotch out of these jeans. I don't care.
Just go find, you want leather? Go find some old wallets, stitch them together. There you go. Little tiny flaps on the side. No.
God
Places
knows
for your
I've gone
credit
through-
cards built in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who needs pockets?
Nice picture of your son in there or something.
Oh God, Lord Almighty.
Have you seen my son? Swoop.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Wendy's?
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
thought you said a wedding.
No, oh God.
No, I wouldn't
Not
mind
a
a
wedding.
wedding at the Wendy's.
No. Oh, Wendy's sounds so good.
So, as you can hear us drooling, right now, today's date is
10/23.
10/23.
23rd of October, 2020.
both of us
Pandemic year.
are doing our damnedest to diet. We're a little bit bigger than we would like. So we said Wendy's. First thing I thought of, Baconator. I am starving. We just ate dinner. I shouldn't be hungry, but
it was maybe 2 hours ago now.
oh, but still,
It's good dinner.
I'm hungry as hell.
Yeah, I'm always hungry. You just got to forget about it. Don't think about Wendy's or... God, earlier today we were at a Best Buy right by a Burger King,
Yeah.
a Panda Express,
Yeah.
some Reese's cups.
Shut the hell up. But not really, because that would
God,
be
that
awkward.
sounds so good. Oh yeah, just shut up. All right, silence.
Yeah. So you gonna talk here? Or?
Everything in moderation, though. You could diet and eat Reese's as long as you account for it. Whatever diet. I mean, if you're counting calories, give yourself a little extra space.
I'm an all or nothing kind of guy.
I know.
I haven't had a soda since 2010.
At least you have
Unless
a
you
Gatorade.
count like the sips of Mountain Dew that I took from you because you lied. No, that's your water. It's like liquid fire now. I couldn't drink a soda right now if you paid me. It's the carbonation burns.
Oh,
It's just
man. Got to get some of this. Some Mountain Dew, 0 sugar. Ask Brett whenever
Not a
he's on
sponsor
here.
yet.
Ask him whenever he's on here about this. Let me tell you, he will go on a tirade. He loves this stuff. He lives out in Lockport, so basically the middle of nowhere in a field.
Cornfield, yeah.
About 3 hours from here. That was what it feels like. It's really like 35, 45 minutes. It's long enough that you need some snacks.
Some car
on the
snacks.
drive.
Of course, you gotta stop at the gas station. Get
Stop
some
at the gas
jerky,
station. Get some jerky. Get some,
bag of
some
pretzels.
combos.
Combos.
Ooh,
Oh,
good.
pretzels stuffed with stuff.
Yes. Grab yourself a Mountain Dew 0 sugar. But not if you're out there, because apparently they don't sell it anywhere. Last time I went to his house, I had to stop at Jewel and buy him like 4 cases of this stuff. And I think it's already gone.
That wouldn't surprise me. He's always been addicted to soda.
Yeah, he loves this stuff. He talks about
Is it soda or is it pop? Or is it a soft drink?
It's definitely not a soft drink. Get out of here with that. I call it pop.
I call
most
it
of the
pop.
time.
I don't know why.
Sometimes
I
I'll
just said
say soda.
Yeah, some people
There
get
is-
real mad about that.
It's all about those dialects, right? And we have a very interesting one actually. There's a word that we use here in Chicagoland. We're in
Yeah.
the south suburbs that nowhere else uses.
Ope?
Nope. No, that's a whole Midwest thing. Anyone can talk about that.
Ope?
What do you call
Ope?
the shoes you wear when you're doing sports?
Those are my gym shoes.
Gym shoes. We're the only ones who call it that. Everywhere else in the country, it's either tennis shoes
Hannah
or
calls
sneakers.
them tennis shoes.
Yeah. If you're not from here, you don't call them gym shoes.
But those are the shoes you wear
At gym. I know I'm
during gym.
on board. That's why they're gym shoes, man.
Yeah,
Get out of my face.
Yeah.
You call them tennis shoes? Get out of here. I don't play tennis in these.
Yeah.
Out of your gym.
Yeah.
Sneakers?
Who plays tennis?
Who's sneaking around?
I mean, we play tennis. We're
play
not
tennis.
good at
We're
it.
terrible.
But we play.
Terrible tennis. God awful. It's the worst. The worst. But it's fun.
I like the way you play. You serve. The first one, you just
Go
all
for
your
it.
might,
All power.
and it's
Never
usually
works.
usually
One
not
out of-
close.
1 out of 25 times. Maybe.
Yeah, and then the second one.
The
is
second
like
time,
just a
loft
dink.
over, get it in there,
Yeah.
get the play going. One volley, someone loses. good to
Yeah,
go.
that's pretty much it. Nobody
Yeah.
can keep up with that.
Hey, it's
damn
fun
little yellow
times.
ball.
You get a little tennis to me. It's like one of those sports where it's just hidden cardio. It's like basketball. Basketball's
Yeah.
so fun. Distracts you. You're playing basketball the whole time. You run like a couple miles, so you're jumping around like everywhere. You're getting great cardio exercise.
Yeah. When I was doing my kickboxing for a while, that was the best hidden cardio.
Great cardio, and you're having fun probably.
I loved it.
Yeah. It's better than going out to run and being like, getting cardio in, I'm running.
I used to run.
You did. I hate running.
So do I.
For me, when I was growing up, I played football. And that was your punishment. Like, you guys messed up, hit the fence, which was like, man, we were peewees. The fence was forever. It was like 3 football fields away, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, hit that fence. Hit the fence. Come back. So there's your punishment. So now it's like, play basketball. You messed up, suicides. Hit the baseline. You're running suicides. So now it's like I go to run. My brain's hardwired. It's like, what did you do wrong, man? Why are you in trouble right now? Don't
Hey,
run.
man, you just had 20 spicy chicken McNuggets with sweet and sour sauce?
With sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah.
Oof.
Hit the baseline, motherfucker!
Run some suicides, dude. I don't even, probably can't even do a suicide, man.
That was my whole thing. What? You're 285 pounds? Hit the baseline, kid. Too big. I look at old pictures. I was too big.
Bro, you're cutting it up, though.
Oh.
Pretty soon. I'm telling you, the day's coming. Brett passed me again. He's skinnier than me now. Pretty soon it's going to be you. And I'll be over here like, oh, too much McDonald's. Need more food. I can't lose weight now.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know. I feel like once I pass like 215, that's what my voice is gonna do.
You've never even been close to 215.
Like 203 probably.
Yeah, that's not even close.
That's 12 pounds.
Right now, I'm around 223-ish.
I haven't checked myself in a bit.
Yeah, I looked the other day. I was expecting like 235, 240. I was so happy. I got 225. I was like, oh, thank
I'm gonna
God.
reward myself with some Reese's.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I've been having sugar-free Jolly Ranchers as a
Ugh.
treat.
What? Okay.
Grape.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Grape is my favorite.
Least favorite.
Least favorite. I hate the blue ones.
Oh.
But my least favorite is the green ones.
Thank God. Green apple. I am here, Richard Porter. I'm in front of you on this podcast to make a stand. Green apple, terrible candy flavor. Take it out. Ruined Skittles, terrible in Jolly Ranchers. I don't care what it is.
Laffy
I don't know.
Taffy.
Blech. Blech. Get it out of my face.
That's Hannah's favorite. Favorite
Green
Skittle.
apple?
Favorite Skittles, green apple.
Oh.
The Jolly Ranchers, I give her all the green ones. She hates grape.
No. No.
Yeah.
Grape. Oh.
She hates grape.
Starburst, favorite flavor?
My favorite Starburst? Red.
Order. Give me the order.
Red, pink, yellow, orange. Orange, yellow. It doesn't matter.
I feel like the more people I ask this, people don't like yellow. I love yellow. I don't get it.
I'd say yellow and orange are tied.
For me, it's like yellow, pink, orange, red, but none of those are bad. Like, it's not like, ew, red.
Yeah.
I'll take a red all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Now, Skittles, it's like, give me green, but get out of here.
I'm a huge monster, so what I like to do is unwrap like 6 not Jolly Ranchers, Starburst, and then like squeeze them.
Ooh, a little sandwich?
Yeah. Like a monster.
See, you say you're a huge monster. My fat ass. You said I'm a huge monster, and I went, Ooh, Monster. Monster sounds pretty good right now.
Oh,
So who's the real monster?
still me. Still me.
I don't know about all that.
Well, I think we've had a good first episode here. Where are we
I agree.
at? We're at like an hour 6.
It's a long podcast.
Yeah.
Hour long.
Yeah. But it was okay. A few lulls, a few things we can get better with.
You
But
could always work on something.
yeah, it's the first one. What did he expect of me? I'm not
if
perfect, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not like a play-in podcast. We're not out here with like a true crime podcast. We got all the lists in front of us. This is what we're talking about. You know, there'll be lulls. It's a natural conversation. There's quiet
Yeah,
spots.
we're just hanging out.
Basically, we're hanging out, but also recording ourselves, which adds some fun. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'll just say this. I had a good time. I had a good time today.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have you over for more podcasts.
Yeah.
It's impossible for me to not do that.
Listen, if you want me to sit in, I have another mic on the Brett podcast.
I certainly don't know how to do 3 mics.
I'll figure it out.
I mean, if you
2 mics was a lot.
Yeah, that was a pain in my ass. Shout out Devin Stone. He
Shout out
helped me
Devin
out
Stone.
there. So I'm going to end this. I'm going to say check out our Facebook page. Go ahead and like that. I can finally start posting stuff. I'm going to figure out how to get this show, this podcast out for people to listen to. Facebook, Instagram, I'm on. You know, if you like Richard, go look him up on Facebook. He might not add you, but you know. I'd also like to say check out the Apollo Design Facebook page. That's our friend Brett, who we've talked about a bunch. He makes his designs. He makes decals. You just gotta message him, and he can make stuff for you. He made my logo, and he makes decals for that. Eventually, I'd like to start selling those. But I don't have a killer sign off. So, thank you for joining us on Lousers, a friendship podcast. I've always been told I have a face for radio. Goodbye.
What an ending. Farewell. Have a good one.